Everyone says boats are money pits. Buy one and watch your bank account drain. The two best days of a boat owner's life are the day you buy it and the day you sell it. You've heard it all. But here's what nobody tells you. Some boats don't lose money. Some boats actually go up in value. Not all of them, not most of them. But specific boats from specific builders maintained a specific way will sell for more than you paid. In a market where the average used boat loses 10 to 20% of its value in the first year, these 5 hold steady. Some of them appreciate, and all of them are viable liveaboard options. If you want your next boat to be an investment instead of an expense, stay for number 1. That brand loses less value over 5 years than most cars lose driving off the lot. Let's go. Number 5. Grand Banks. If you have watched any liveaboard content, you have seen a Grand Banks. There is a reason for that. These boats do not just look classic, they hold value like classic cars. Grand Banks has been building trawler yachts since 1956. The construction is hand-laid solid fiberglass below the waterline, solid teak joinery throughout, and bronze fittings where cheaper builders use plastic. That build quality is what drives resale. A buyer looking at a 1985 Grand Banks 36 Classic today knows exactly what they're getting. Decades of proven reliability. A boat that was overbuilt when it was new and is still structurally sound 40 years later. Early Grand Banks models from the late 1970s and 1980s typically sell from $40,000 to $90,000. But here is the key. A well-maintained Grand Banks with recent bottom paint, serviced engines, and updated electronics can command a 10 to 20% premium over comparable boats in average condition. That means the money you spend maintaining it does not just keep the boat running, it actually increases what you can sell it for. Later, Grand Banks models with modern electronics and joystick docking often stabilize at 75 to 80% of their new price after 8 years. That strong retention is better than most luxury cars. The liveaboard angle. Grand Banks 36 and 42 are two of the most popular liveaboard trawlers in America. Comfortable layouts, real headroom, proper galleys. You are living on a boat that is earning value while you sleep. Number 4. Fleming. If Grand Banks is the classic trawler, Fleming is the luxury one. Luxury holds value. Fleming yachts are semi-displacement trawlers that can cruise at 12 to 14 knots when you need speed, then throttle back to 8 knots for long-range efficiency. That versatility makes them attractive to a wider pool of buyers than pure displacement boats, and more buyers means more demand at resale. The numbers are impressive. Flemings typically hold 70 to 75% of their new price after 7 years. For a boat that costs several $100,000 new, that means you are losing far less per year than you would on most real estate in a down market. The Fleming 55 is the model most owners gravitate toward. It typically has 3 staterooms and quality woodwork that rivals custom furniture. Engineering has been refined over decades. Used Fleming 55 models sell for $300,000 to $600,000, and they move fast. Well-maintained examples do not sit on Yacht World for months, they sell in weeks. As a liveaboard, the Fleming feels like a waterfront condo. Big windows, bright interiors, and a galley you can actually cook Thanksgiving dinner in. And your condo is gaining value instead of being hit with special assessments. Number 3. Hallberg Rassy. Now we're moving into sailboats, and this is where value retention gets really interesting. Hallberg Rassy is a Swedish builder that's been producing blue water sailboats since 1943. Their reputation in the sailing world is what Rolex is to watches. You pay more upfront. But you never worry about losing your money. These boats are built to cross oceans and last generations. Hand-laid fiberglass hulls, mahogany interiors, systems designed by people who actually sail in Scandinavian winters. Every detail is over-engineered because the company's reputation depends on every single boat they've ever built still performing decades later. On the resale market, Hallberg Rassys are among the slowest depreciating sailboats in the world. Used models from the 1990s and the 2000s routinely sell for 60 to 80% of their original price. Some rare models have actually increased in value as new boat prices keep climbing, while the supply of used ones remains tight. For liveaboard sailors, the Holberg-Rassy 36 and 42 are exceptional, warm interiors that do not feel like a boat, proper heating systems for cold weather, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing your home can handle anything the ocean throws at it. The entry point? Used Holberg-Rasses start around 80 to 120,000 for older models, expensive compared to a Catalina. But if you sell it in 5 years, you'll get most of that back. Try saying that about almost any other sailboat. Number 2. Boston Whaler. This one might surprise you. Boston whalers aren't trawlers and they aren't traditional liveaboards, but they are the single best at holding value in the American market, and some people do live aboard them. Boston Whaler earned their nickname the Unsinkable Legend because of their foam core construction. These boats are so buoyant that you can literally cut one in half and both halves float. That construction quality, combined with a brand loyalty that borders on religious, creates resale numbers that embarrass every other boat builder. 10 to 15-year-old Boston whalers routinely sell for prices remarkably close to their original retail cost. Some models, especially the 280 Outrage and 3M45 Conquest, have actually appreciated in certain market conditions when demand outpaced supply. Now, can you live aboard a Boston whaler full-time? The 345 Conquest has a cabin with a berth, galley and head. It is tight. It is not a trawler. But for a solo liveaboard in a warm climate who also wants to fish every day, it works, and the boat will be worth more when you're done with it than almost anything else at the dock. The real lesson from Boston Whaler is this: build quality and brand reputation are the two factors that drive resale value more than anything else. That applies to every boat on this list. And number 1. The brand that depreciates less than almost any recreational vessel on the water. Nordhavn. Nordhavn trawlers were built for one purpose: to cross oceans safely. Everything about these boats, the hull, the systems, the tankage, the engineering, serves that mission. And because of that single-minded focus on quality and capability, Nordhavns hold their value better than any other trawler brand in the world. The numbers are staggering. Nordhavns typically depreciate only 5 to 10% over 5 years. Let that sink in. Buy a Nordhavn for $400,000. 5 years later, after living on it and cruising the world, sell it for $360,000 to $380,000. Your cost of ownership just came in lower than renting an apartment for the same period. A well-maintained Nordhavn 47 from 2008 can still bring in 85 to 90% of its original price if the mechanical systems and seacocks are in optimal condition. There are not many assets in the world, boats, cars, houses, anything, that perform like that. The Nordhavn 40 and 47 are the models most liveaboard owners choose. Big enough to live on comfortably, small enough for a couple to handle, capable enough to cross any ocean on the planet, and priced on the used market from $150,000 to $350,000 depending on year and condition. Yes, that's real money, but it's money that stays with you. Every other boat on the dock is bleeding value. Your Nordhavn is holding steady. In some years, it is gaining. So here's the pattern across all 5 of these boats. Build quality matters more than brand marketing. Construction techniques that cost more upfront save you money on the back end, in maintenance, in insurance, and in resale. The boats that hold value are the ones that were overbuilt when they were new. Brand reputation creates buyer demand. Grand Banks, Fleming, Holberg-Rassy, Boston Whaler, and Nordhavn. These names mean something on the used market. When it is time to sell, buyers are looking specifically for these brands. That demand is what protects your investment. And maintenance is not a cost, it is an investment. A boat with a complete service binder, recent bottom paint, and updated electronics commands a 10 to 20% premium. The money you spend caring for the boat comes back to you at resale. If you want a boat that does not drain your savings and might actually grow them, you now know where to look. Hit subscribe. Bluehull puts out honest boat content every week for people who think before they buy. I'll see you in the next one.